Robin, I'm very excited today because, you know, we've gotten so many bad O J Simpson song parodies. They're coming out of the woodwork. Where are they, Fa-Fa?
They're sitting right over there, far out of your reach.
Oh, good. Just where I wanted them.
Wow.
By the way, coming up later in the show, we'll listen to Billy West's Tonight Show appearance.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
because I still haven't seen that.
Well,
At least I can hear it.
you're going to hear it. You're going to hear him do an impression of me that went on way too long.
I was having fun.
Yeah, okay, good. That's a good place to have fun on the Tonight Show. All right. You're there to entertain people, not have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you always thinking about fun?
Yeah, Billy goes, I had fun. I forget fun. Let's work. All right. Now, Billy was very good. Just shouldn't have done an impression of me. Because he does so many... All right, I'll get into that later. We got so many bad O J Simpson song parodies.
Uh-huh. You going to give us a sampling now?
Now, we wrote one. But we got... You ever hear that song? In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Yeah, sort of.
Okay, you know that song. Come on, everyone knows that song.
Yeah, but you didn't sing it right. That's what I'm saying.
Well, how's it go?
The lion sleeps tonight. It doesn't go down.
Oh, sorry.
That's close.
Oh, yeah. I was close enough. I'm not a singer. But the point is, those guys are out in the lobby waiting to do the actual song parody.
The real guys. What are they? Who are they?
They're called the Tokens.
They like it, too.
They like the song parody?
They love it.
Cool. Well, they're having a bit of a revival because in The Lion King, they sing that song.
That's right.
Because Gorilla was telling me his mom booked him to do a bar mitzvah or a graduation party
Recently?
about 5 years ago.
Wow.
The Tokens.
You wonder what happens to those groups.
Yeah, they got to go play graduation parties. It's pretty cool, too. They bring a real lion with them. So they came in, they said, you know, we'll sing your O.J. Simpson song parody if it's good. And this one is
So
good.
you whipped one off?
Yeah, but let me just play you some of the bad ones we've been getting.
Everybody's singing about OJ.
Yeah, D.O.J.
I see OJ.
I see O.J.
I seen OJ.
I be O.J.'s next door neighbor. I seen O.J. and he
I
looked...
can see it all.
And I got to hear that, too. Where is that? How come I can't get my hands on that? I got to hear that first. I see O.J.
I see OJ, and he looked very nervous.
Could ask everybody to be quiet for a moment.
Peter Jennings, of course. The setup is, everyone's heard this. Peter Jennings. I just don't get tired of
It's
it.
the best.
Yeah, Peter Jennings. He's on the air. It's during the O.J. chase.
Right, OJ's in the Bronco.
Right, O.J.'s in the Bronco. He's now pulled into his own driveway, and this guy, one of our listeners, calls into Peter Jennings. Peter Jennings is, of course, a talking puppet head, is clueless. Al Michaels has to get
Gary
on.
Puppet is smarter.
Yeah, Al Michaels has to get on and inform Peter Jennings that it's a hoax.
We have on the phone with us as well Robert Higgins, who lives in the neighborhood and is on the ground and can see inside the van. Mr. Higgins.
Yes, how are you?
Just about as tense as you are, sir.
Oh, my Lord, this is quite the tensest.
What can you see?
Oh, what I'm looking at right now is I'm looking at the van, and I see OJ kind of slouching down, looking very, very upset. Now, looky here, he looked very upset. I don't know what he's going to be doing.
Can you see him doing anything specific? Is he merely sitting there?
He is just sitting around, just looking like he'd be very nervous.
Can you hear anything, Mr. Higgins?
It's just too much commotion. I be in the back of a news van, so I can't really hear that good, but I can see it all. And I see OJ.
That's my
I see OJ, man, and he looks scared. And I would be scared because there's cops all deep in this.
Thank you, Mr. Higgins.
And Baba Booey to y'all.
The driveway of O.J. Simpson's...
Right up, fix it right up. Nothing phases
Yep.
Peter Jennings.
Didn't hear a thing.
Isn't he dating Barbara Streisand or something?
That's what I understand.
Yeah, he's really in love with her. He can get any girl he wants. He's got Barbara Streisand.
Well, why not?
Yeah.
For a week or two.
Girl looks like a man.
Wood.
You know, Barbara Streisand reminds me of a female impersonator.
Yes.
Like, she gets those nails done up and the hair, and everything's perfect to make her look more beautiful, but it still looks like a guy.
Clearly an effort being made to have him come out of the vehicle in the doorway of the house. his friend, Al Cowling.
Peter, by the way, just for the record, this is Al Michaels. That was a totally farcical call. Lest anybody think that was somebody who was truly across the street. That was not. He said something in code at the end that's indicative of the mentioning of the name of a certain radio talk show host.
Okay,
That Al loves.
So he was not there.
All right, we have them on every coast. Thank you very much.
Al knows.
Not the first.
We do have him on every coast. Al knows how stupid Peter Jennings is, so they hire Al Michaels just to come in.
He's watching him.
Mind you, Al Michaels is a sports guy. He has to come in and tell Peter Jennings.
Watch Peter now. Make sure he doesn't make any mistakes.
Peter, I know you're from Canada, but there are no black people anywhere on the planet that talk like that.
And I see OJ.
He's the tensest.
OJ, the tensest I see.
Slouching.
He's slouching in the back.
He's slouching down, and I'll be in the back of a van.
Why could I hear that again and not get tired of
I
it?
love it.
I know.
Nor the last time will have been had, but that's it.
Hi, Peter. This is Al Michaels again. You embarrass the human race.
Yeah, I should have really yelled at him. You stupid schmuck. You should have known what, as soon as he said
idiot.
he was real tenses. I like how he goes, "How are you?" And Peter Jennings,
Hello
of course,
there.
can't just say, "I'm okay." He's like, "I'm as tense as everyone else. As you are, sir." And then he goes, "Yeah," because he's trying to, oh, this is a very serious situation. And then he goes, "Yes, it is tenses.
Quite the tense.
It is quite the tenses." Oh, man.
Peter, this is Al Michaels again. You know, you're not smart enough to be an ice fisherman. And, by the way, Baba Booey to you all.
Yeah. That is indicative of a certain radio show host.
He said something in code.
Peter Jennings said, "Code? Wow, this is really turning out to be espionage.
It's a spy thing.
My big moment. This is unbelievable, this code going
Who's
out.
he transmitting to?
Code going out over ABC Air. Hold on now. Holy smoky. Yeah, I got OJ over there in the trailer.
I can see it all.
Do you realize if
I see
Al
OJ.
Michaels hadn't jumped in, Peter Jennings would have been on the air with that guy for over an hour and a half?
Hi, Peter. This is Al again. Listen, at any point in Canada, did your brain freeze?
We're going back to Mr. Higgins now to see what he can see.
Can I ask everybody to be quiet for a moment? We have on the phone with us as well Robert Higgins, who lives in the neighborhood and is on the ground and can see inside the van. Mr. Higgins.
Robert Higgins is my new code name. When I register at hotels, it's going to be Robert Higgins. Yeah.
Yes, how are you?
Just about as tense as you are,
Oh,
sir.
my Lord, this is quite the tensest.
What can you see?
Oh, what I'm looking at right now is I'm looking at the van, and I see OJ kind of slouching down, looking very, very upset. Now, looking here, he looks very upset. I don't know what he's going to be doing.
Can you see him doing anything specific? Is he merely sitting
He
there?
is just sitting around, just looking like he'd be very nervous.
Can you hear anything, Mr. Higgins?
It's just too much commotion. I'd be in the back of a news van, so I can't really hear that good, but I can see it all. And I see OJ. I see OJ, man, and he looks scared. And I would be scared because there's cops all deep in this.
Is cops what?
All deep in this.
Deep in this.
Thank you, Mr. Higgins.
And Baba Booey to y'all.
To y'all. This is Al Michaels. Peter, this is Al Michaels.
Get a clue, you dope.
Peter, are you
O J
listening to the
Simpson.
same show?
Home in Brentwood. Clearly an effort being made to have him come out of the vehicle in the doorway of the house.
Peter, this is Al Michaels.
His friend, Al Cowling.
Peter, by the way, just for the record, this is Al Michaels. That was a totally farcical call.
It's totally farcical.
Lest anybody think that was somebody who was truly across the street. That was not.
No one thought it except for Peter. Lest Peter thought it was a...
Work for ABC only because you couldn't spell NBC or CBS.
What's funny is that Probably Al is saying, get me on, I gotta tell Peter that's not real.
Yeah, right, quickly.
He's having a fit, making, having people open up a line for him.
Because Al's the Howard Stern expert. He's got to get on.
Yeah, this is Al Michaels again. Put a bag over your head and smuggle yourself back to Canada, would you?
You're an embarrassment to the entire race.
So he was not there.
All right, we have them on every coast. Thank you
Human
very much.
race.
Not the first time nor the last time will have been had, but
Not you, Peter.
Yeah. He was had. He actually was had. I see OJ, and he looks scared.
He be looking very scared.
Slouching in the
He
back.
be slouching down.
Slouching down. Can you hear anything? No, it'd be very noisy.
I'd be in the back of a van, and there's a lot of commotion.
Look, we're
But
deep
I
in
see it all.
we're deep in cops.
And I see OJ.
Peter, this is Al again. Have you got maple syrup for brains? This guy could have called himself Walter Mellon, and you wouldn't have gotten it.
Walter Mellon. So anyway, we're getting a lot of OJ parodies.
Yeah.
So we figured we'd put one together, but here's a couple that we've been getting. This is OJ parody number 1 is Sitting by the Dock. Yeah.
Now, one of these, it's marked on there. One of these is done as Kermit the Frog, but I'm not sure that this is the one.
Everyone trying to get the definitive OJ song.
Okay.
OJ's on the dock of the bay.
I'm sitting in Los Angeles jail, and the judge won't let me post my bail.
Right, you get that one? We're going to be trying our hand at it in a few minutes with compliments of the tokens.
Sounding great already.
Is it really working on it out there?
rehearsing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing is we have to say right up front that the views in the parody are not the tokens.
Of course. No, we wrote the parody. The tokens have been good enough to sing it.
Exactly.
Oh, this one's to Sounds of Silence.
Okay.
It's Kermit the Frog.
Oh.
Kermit, I hear you have something for us. Yeah, I have a song to sing. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and sing it? Oh, all right.
Who are these people? Who are these people?
Terrible Kermit
Yeah, I
the
mean,
Frog.
it's a... Hi, this is Kermit the Frog.
I just wrote it. Hello, Juice, what can I say? Some say you're innocent, there's no way. You killed your ex and her boyfriend, too.
Okay, you got that one? This one, of course, is to Hey Joe.
Okay.
So I believe it would be Hey OJ.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, OJ,
Where you going with that knife again?
I've been your man.
I could almost predict. Now I believe we'll hear the same exact line over again.
Hey, OJ,
Good Jimi Hendrix.
Good Jimi Hendrix.
where you going? I've been your head.
All right, you got
Going to
it?
kill my old lady.
Right.
Caught her with another man.
I'm going to kill my old lady.
Going down to stab my old lady. You know I caught messing around with another man.
Did I write this?
I think you wrote this. I think you collaborated on this. I see OJ.
Going down to stab my old lady.
All right, you get it? All right. And I don't even know. What is this? Little Pink Houses? Is
Yeah,
that the
John Cougar
John
song.
Cougar song? And what is it? Little Padded Cell?
Right.
All right.
Attitude on the first note.
There's a black man in a jail cell. Says that he's innocent.
Why do we have to make everything racial?
He got on a interstate running.
Okay, you get this?
Yes.
All right.
I think you have one more, Howard. It's in your hand.
They're almost impossible to sit through.
That guy was just reading a newspaper account.
Yeah, right. He's just, And then OJ allegedly stabbed his girlfriend and Ron Goldman.
Continued on 834.
Right. Continued on 834. This is called OJ's Run. It's original music.
All right.
I thought it would be banned on the run, but it's OJ's Run.
It's like a Jackie song. Oh,
Hey, hey.
Easy.
This is the story of a man as famous as one could be. Man who was special to you and me. Name was O J Simpson. Great athlete was he. This is the story of a life that ended in tragedy.
All right, so there's just the latest batch of OJ songs. When we come back from this commercial, compliments of the Tokens singing, we will be able to present our OJ song parody.
I can't wait to hear it.
And I think you'll like it.
We'll be crouching down.
We'll be slouching dirty. All right, we'll be back with the Tokens right after these words.
We're back with Islamic fundamentalist Ali Muhammad Khalil Stern.
Thank you. And hey, by the way, Jackie Joke Man is going to be, well, this is exciting. First of all, his new CD is out, The Joke Man. Only $10 plus free shipping and handling. And the price includes 20-page. Here's a sample of it.
Fat Philly blood. Because I'm Jackie the Drunk Man Martins.
Right.
I'm Jackie the Dope Man.
It gets funnier as it goes on.
No, he just goes on like this.
Big white owl blood.
Here's where he talks about blunt, smoking a blunt.
I can't afford all that pot to go on that big blunt. I mean, I can't afford it, but I won't. I want somebody to give me one. That's why I smoke a little lid.
He smokes a lid. See, he's doing pot humor. He goes into areas where other comedians won't go. Anyway,
That ain't it.
1-800-323. Oh, come on.
Don't lie.
We all get the joke. Price includes 20-page Jokeland catalog. Call 1-800-323-5464. Make sure you dial. Yeah, hey, Jackie's rolling. I hate to interrupt him. By the way, if you like this kind of stuff, Jackie will be doing it in Annapolis. 2 shows at the Comedy Club. Hasn't been back in a year. Are there any tickets left to the Annapolis show?
There's about 10 left for the second show.
Serious?
It really is sold out.
All right, so hurry up. There's only like 10 left to go see Jackie in Annapolis. And for a great dirty jokes, call 516-9221.
Although the more of this you play, people are calling and canceling.
Yeah, well,
tickets are opening up.
Jackie was loaded this night. We should say it in all fairness. Let me see what he's doing here. This is my favorite joke. This is an extended routine on pot. All right, very good. Very good. Very talented,
I
Jackie.
love him on nights like that.
I don't know how
that
you-
was one of those nights he was really hot.
Yeah, he was high. He was rolling. And that's how he got on Star Search. They came and saw him that night.
Look at Norris. He never enjoys himself. Look at him. He's in heaven.
He's in heaven.
He's happier than a strip club.
One of your best friends.
One of your best routines. No, I'm a big fan of Jackie's pot humor. With the blunts and the lids.
Oh, he's the best at it.
Oh, he is. He smokes more pot than anyone. All right, very good. Congratulations to you, Jackie, on your phenomenal success. You're like a Nova. You're burning out.
I hate you all equally.
More beer! Beer, 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 beer! I'm Jackie the Drunk Man Martins. Beer, beer, beer! Beer, pot! Beer, 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 pot! Beer! And a lid! Yeah! I'm Jackie the Drunk Man Martins.
You got it.
All right, listen. Enough fun with that. Very nice.
That's it.
And by the way, now we're talking about OJ's song parody.
Yes, OJ.
OJ. We know it's hard to write an OJ parody. We think we've come up with a definitive one.
All right.
And the Tokens, of course. Now, the Tokens. What, 5 years ago, Gorilla, you told me your mother tried to hire the Tokens?
They did. They played like some 50s night at my grammar school in Brooklyn.
Well, the Tokens are having a revival because they're in the movie The Lion King. Come on in, guys. Now, here's my problem. I got 5 tokens, and you know,
No names?
I want to tell you guys something.
Yeah.
All right, let's sit down and relax. It's exciting for the guys. I don't think they've been anywhere in a while. Go ahead. Well, it's true. Come on, let's be honest.
These are live mics.
No, we've actually traveled a lot.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Listen,
How
let
you
me
doing?
tell you why I'm
glad I'm
embarrassed. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tokens, right?
Right. At the very least.
Right, exactly. One of the tokens looks really pissed. You look really pissed. Are you all right, man? Who is that?
He's in awe.
Is that?
How could I do the hat and the headphones? This is an adventure. Mike is
Get the hat. Take off that stupid hat.
Mike is in awe of being here. You know, that's why he's...
Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Is this all?
This is big.
all.
These are big fans. These are very big fans.
All right, let me just say something. Here's my problem, and I got to address this to, again, that that idiot general manager of mine, Tom Chiusano. I have been at this studio for 8 years. And I think the first week I came to this studio, we had Belinda Carlisle on with the Go-Go's. There was 5 of them, or 4 of them, and there was nowhere to put anybody.
Yeah.
Now, 8 years ago, we should have addressed the situation and said, look, we got a top-rated morning show. Many times we have groups come in, or groups of actors, or people, or guests.
People who perform, people who sit and talk.
3 or 4 or 5 people at a time. This is what we have
Musical
on the show.
groups usually have more than one person.
This is true. So
And we never address, this is 8 years now, every time 5 guys come in, a combo group such as yourself, an ensemble, we can't even get all these people into the room. So at some point, like somewhere within the 8 years, wouldn't we have said, hey, we might need to open up the studio, build onto it, open up into the hall and make something, I don't know, address the problem in some way. Instead, we always have the same problem. What is it, Baba Booey?
It's kind of like the Marx Brothers scene on in the Night at the Opera, where they all pile into the stateroom on the boat.
Exactly. So I apologize to the Tokens.
Yeah, they look
but
like
that's
they're
funny.
posing for a class picture now.
Actually, we're just in close quarters. Luckily, we're small, most of us. You know?
Gary, take the microphone and put it in front of the guys' faces when they talk. He says to me, I'm going to have the microphone if somebody says something.
I'm trying to get this. Can you move over a little bit? Thank you. There we go.
Yes, we do have to do something. We got to get a bigger studio. You're right. This is important.
Yeah.
The guests are grappling with their headphones. You have to see it.
Everybody's fighting.
Everyone's fighting over the headphones.
Hi, Robin.
Good morning.
No one can move over. It's
There we
hard.
go.
It's hard to move around.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
All right, Tokens. Let's just address a few things.
All right.
First of all, we wrote the OJ song parody. These are not your words.
You're simply performing.
You're performing.
Yes, we're simply performing, right.
Because you've heard all the bad OJ songs. It's about time we had the definitive OJ song parody.
Right.
But I don't mind. I'm the single. I don't mind in the group.
What?
Lyrics are great for me.
It works for him.
Because I don't really sing that much.
He agrees with the sentiment of the song.
You do agree with the rest of you guys? Do you agree with the sentiments in the song, or you don't?
I don't mind it. I'm not ready to make any judgments at this point in time.
What year did The Lion Sleeps Tonight?
61.
1961 that song came out. Huge hit.
Yes.
I assume you guys got no money for that because record companies...
No, we did. We were with RCA, and RCA was a major label, and it was sort of hit so fast they couldn't hide it.
We had a hit before that we didn't get paid for.
Yeah, no, that's true. Our first hit we didn't get
What was your first hit?
Tonight I Fell in Love. Remember that?
How's that go?
Dum dooby dum whoa.
Yeah.
Doobie doobie dum doobie dum whoa.
Tonight I fell in love. Remember?
I don't remember that. Stop that already.
Okay.
Now listen. I don't remember it.
Pass us by.
I was 12 years old at the time. No, this is it. Listen to me.
Yeah.
So you guys have big hit, and then you got some money for it, and then I don't know.
What happened?
What happened? Where the hell have you been?
Well, we produced a lot of hit records
did
during
you?
that time. We produced the Chiffons, He's So Fine.
So you mean all 5 of you guys would pile in the studio and produce these
We were
records?
producing records. Yeah, our original group. There were 2. There was myself, Mitch, and Jay Siegel and Hank Medras were the original group, and we produced "Tie a Yellow Ribbon Round the Old Oak Tree."
Oh, really? Oh, so you made some
we were making hit records.
I'm going to strangle you guys for that record.
I begged them not to put it out.
Yeah, right.
And I'm glad they didn't listen to me.
I'm sure you were even shocked that became a hit. So then you put out The Lion Sleeps Tonight, and you think, oh my God, this is unbelievable. The girls, true. I mean, you had a lot of women coming on here, right?
Well, 2 things. First of all, we didn't want to put The Lion Sleeps Tonight out because we didn't think it was going to be a hit.
Right.
And we thought it was a very funny and strange title. And
For
when
that
people asked us
time.
the name of our new record, we were embarrassed at first to tell them.
Right.
And we were also it was also the age of rock and roll before groupies.
Right.
It was in the early 60s, so we didn't have that, that wonderful thing that happened later on to groups.
So you put out The Lion Sleeps Tonight, and then the lion actually went back to sleep, and that was it, right? What is it, Fafa
I
Fodi?
was going to say, before you get into talking too much about groupies, well, these 2 guys are brothers, but this guy over here is this guy's son.
I was going to say, I think this is the second generation here.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know if he wants to talk about groupies in front of his kids.
So you met his mom on the road, I bet, right?
I wish.
No, you wish.
No, actually, his mom was introduced to me by Al Cooper.
I see. So the bongo player is your son.
Right.
All right.
Yes.
The sax player, or is that a sax or a clarinet?
Soprano sax.
They got a sax that looks like a clarinet.
Straightened out.
You guys were all friends? Some of you guys are brothers and stuff, right?
Yeah, Phil and Mitch.
All right.
We 2 are.
And you 2
or
guys...
as I said on Dick Clark on American Bandstand, I said, us 2 are brothers. Just like that when I was about 13 years old.
Us 2 are brothers.
But here's the deal. here's the deal. So the
Who are
movie.
those other two guys? They just came in.
Who knows?
This guy here appears to be like the outsider token. He hasn't said anything the whole morning.
Yeah, he's angry. What are you upset about?
Found him this morning. I'm the keyboard player. There's no room for a keyboard.
Oh, that's why you're upset. Well, listen, that's so what.
He's
Pretend like you're
he's
playing.
also the token guy.
Is that right?
Yes.
You guys are all Jewish?
Yes, except
Oh, I didn't realize
except
that.
for Mike. Yes.
All right, well, I'm going to have to ask you to leave then.
Thank you very much.
All right?
I'm out of here.
Listen, if the keyboard player wants, it'll be funny on TV. Instead of playing the keyboard, play Gary's teeth. Gary, you just smile.
Oh, we have a. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
One, two. 1, 2, 3. Ba 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 booey. Ba 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 booey. Ba 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 booey. Ba 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 booey. Ba 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 booey. He's hairy like a monkey and his teeth are clean and funky. Ba ba booey. Ba 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 booey.
All right, get out now. How are you guys? Tokens. Listen to the tokens, how they got screwed. So the Lion King comes out.
Yes.
The Lion King, very nice job. In the movie, The Lion King, one of the songs features, a winga wop, a winga wop.
But Howard,
Whatever.
it's Weemawe.
Yeah.
What is Weemawe?
But thank goodness everybody thinks it's other things. That's
It's
why
been
there are all
called-
these parodies.
It's Weemawe.
I thought it was.
Weemawe.
Yeah, Wimowe.
And what does that mean?
It means the lion is sleeping.
Oh, in African?
Yes.
How do you guys know African?
We don't. We just
You just looked it up and
we
you-
used to sing it on the beach, and then when we auditioned for RCA in 1961,
And we didn't know anything at the time.
we sang it. We sang it straight ahead without the lyric. And our producers at RCA, Hugo and Luigi, called the consulate and found out what it meant, and then wrote the lyric "The Lion Sleeps Tonight"
Oh,
based
I
on
see.
the meaning of the Weemawe original lyric. It comes from an African folk song called Mabubu, which Miriam Makeba did.
So look at this
Really?
combination. You got an African folk song, you got 4 Jewish kids from Brooklyn, 2 Italian producers,
It
a black
sounds-
arranger. It was like...
It sounds
a
like
strange moment in
86 guys were all getting royalties off of this one song.
How
Except you
far
guys,
does a
right.
dollar go?
Unbelievable. Oh, the keyboard player looks like he's going to kill someone. He wants his keyboards. He is really upset.
You know, and by the way, Mikey is the most gentle of all of us.
Is he really?
Mikey lives out in the
mountain
woods. Mikey is like Walden.
That's what they said about the
He's
guy who killed everyone on the Long
I
Island
was gonna say,
Railroad.
the others must
No,
be real
no.
axe murderers.
What was that guy that went to Walden? What's his name?
Thoreau.
Mike is like a Thoreau.
Thoreau.
Yeah, he goes in the woods. He
He
eats
looks like Charles Manson Thoreau. All right,
like
listen to
Bill
me.
Gibbons.
Listen to me. So listen to this, Robin. You'll love this story. So The Lion King comes out, and the movie is a smash.
Oh, yes.
The song, The Lion Sleeps Tonight.
Very prominently featured. Yes.
Okay, prominently featured.
Right. Yes.
So the guys go, okay, now they're going to release a soundtrack album to The Lion King.
And it's big.
And Disney doesn't put The Lion Sleeps Tonight on the soundtrack.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Because Disney has learned, you know what it is.
What?
When Disneyland, I'll tell you guys are obviously clueless about this. When
we
Disney-
have a theory.
I'll tell you the whole theory. I'll tell you exactly what's it. Never mind theory.
Okay.
When Disneyland opened in California, those idiots didn't buy up the surrounding property, and all of these outside businesses made a fortune off of Disneyland, the hotel industry, the food industry. When they built Disney in Orlando, they bought up all the land first, and then they built Disneyland so that no one else could make any money off of this thing. Now with movies, they realize when they put out one of these kids' movies, they make a tremendous investment in the film. So they put out these soundtracks, and they know they're going to sell big, regardless of what happens. If the movie's big, the soundtrack's big. Why would they want to give you a piece of the action on the soundtrack album? True?
True.
Is that your theory?
Yes.
No, well, that's part of the theory. The other part of the theory is that maybe
The grassy knoll.
the
what?
deal with Tim Rice, the deal with Tim Rice and Elton John to write the other songs in the album might have precluded them sticking another song in from an outside writer.
I see.
Might have.
Might have.
That's another theory.
Again, it's a theory.
Then there's
Now,
the
do
other
they
theory.
call you when they say they want to use your song?
No.
No, they just used it. Now, there is a third theory going around
Yes.
that Walt hates lions. And we didn't want the song in there. Okay, now listen. Let's do this. I'm going to take a break. When we come back, if you guys are good enough, the Tokens will perform the OJ parody.
We are good enough.
Okay.
To the tune of The Lion Sleeps
To
Tonight.
The Lion Sleeps Tonight. I believe...
Which definitely won't be on the soundtrack album of The Lion King.
I believe this will put the Tokens in a whole new arena. I believe it's going to change the history of the Tokens.
The wrestling.
That's what I'm afraid.
Hold it. I hear the OJ coming right now.
I see
Head,
OJ.
I see OJ. Head for the hills. All right, when we come back, the great new OJ song, and we'll have to find something for the keyboard player to do.
We have an egg, man.
Oh, you got an egg. What are you worried about?
He's the Eggman.
That's good. No one will hear it. All right.
And Howard, you know, they didn't get completely screwed because they did get the Burger King deal.
Oh, that's right. Now,
No,
Burger
no,
King.
we didn't.
What do you mean you didn't?
They didn't get a French fry.
They didn't
Nobody
call
called
us for that either.
The Disney people didn't call us. Burger King
Wait,
didn't call
in
us.
Burger
Nobody called
King,
us.
they used the song "The Lion Sleeps Tonight."
Right, but not by us.
But don't you get royalties?
No, because
You don't own that song?
we don't own the song, even though when we recorded it, we did improvise the melody to the lyrics our producers handed us, but we were too naive to realize that we deserved a piece of the writing.
Oh.
See, there's the nightmare. There's the nightmare.
So every time this song is used, you guys don't get paid.
We didn't have Dominic on our side.
Only,
Oh, my God. You see how people got screwed back then?
Always. And these are white people being screwed.
White man. Are all of you white?
white Jewish
All of you are white?
guy?
You're not white? All right, very good.
Right.
All of you are white. Imagine that. Everyone thinks it's only the black man
That's
that gets
right.
screwed.
You know, white people get screwed too.
Absolutely. I can't believe it. So the ties you're wearing are rented. You don't own them, do you?
No, wait.
So what do you got?
Actually, my mother bought these ties for us in Florida, and I have to say, I love you, Mommy, or she's going to burn down my apartment.
The tokens are all wearing the same shirt and tie.
Yes.
It's a smart move.
Well, we know you're on TV. You know, we're on TV.
You want to make sure you all match.
Right, you know.
So this is very exciting to have the tokens here doing the new OJ song parody. Let's take a breather. Everyone can relax, tune up the instruments, whatever, and then we'll come
Don't
back.
say that. The keyboard player has nothing.
He's got a
Tune his egg.
He looks like Thoreau, all right. He keeps staring at me. I'm going to throw him right out of here.
He's so angry he's going to throw
Actually,
up.
he doesn't bring a keyboard to any gig. He never wants to carry equipment.
All right,
He's
you
got
guys.
his own scam.
Now here we go. Take a break.
Okay.
Come back. Calm your keyboard player down. And we'll be back with the tokens.
The show you'll be talking about tomorrow. Back with the Howard Stern Show.
Hey, by the way, the Tokens, before they perform their song parody, have a new CD out called The Tokens.
Oldies Are Now.
Oldies Are Now. It's in the stores, right? And The Lion Sleeps Tonight is on there.
Yes.
Since Disney didn't put it on there. I was just talking to the guys. These guys should really be bitter, but they don't appear to be, I guess.
What happened to them?
I'm glad I'm anywhere, Howard.
I said, hey, guys, add up how many millions. They said that the Lion, the Lion Sleeps Tonight has been in 5 major motion pictures, including Ace Ventura.
Really?
And they get not a penny.
Ever?
Well,
never, ever.
We're working
And
on
they
it.
use
We're
your
working on it.
rendition of it?
Yeah,
in 5 of the movies, like in Matinee, Sandlot.
Yeah, Sandlot, Matinee, 29th Street, Dead Calm, one other one.
That night.
That night,
yeah.
right.
Dead Calm had
But
it?
we're working. There's a paper in the works at the moment to straighten
good
that
luck.
out, but
Well, because now RCA is re-releasing the single, The
original
Lion Tonight,
single.
and they're re-releasing a best of album. So I guess we're buddies again. So they want to treat us nicely. So they're going to take care of us.
Did you ever think about how many millions of dollars, if you had owned the publishing to your own song, how much money that would have generated?
You're making me sick.
But you couldn't think
They're
about
going to
it.
get bitter.
All right. You know what? I need you to do the song parody before you start getting bitter.
No, I'm not bitter. We're not bitter.
You're bitter.
I'm not bitter.
It's all right.
This face. This is
Listen,
a bitter face.
yes, it is. I hate to tell you. Take a good look in the mirror. You're very bitter. I'm sorry. That mic does not work, Gary. It's useless. I tell you this a million times.
Oh, I told Scott.
Maybe I have to turn it on. Go ahead, Malcolm.
Yeah, now it works.
That's why we have Mike. He gets mad for us.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
So we can stay in a good mood. Mike gets mad for us. That's
good.
why we hired him.
Okay, good.
We're not bitter, honestly.
You're not bitter? Okay. All right. Now it's time for song parody.
Okay.
All right, here we
We're
go.
making history here, folks.
Everybody is excited.
Everybody ready?
This is the new OJ song parody. By the way, the Tokens will be, their brand new album, Oldies Are Now, is available at record stores everywhere. The Tokens will be performing at the Aka Club?
AKA.
The hell is that?
AKA, not
AKA.
Oh, AKA. You guys ought to put a couple of hyphens in there.
Yes.
At 77th West Houston Street at 7:30 on Wednesday, August 3rd, 1994. I got the year in there, Robin. That's tomorrow night.
Yes. Don't wait until next year. They won't be there.
Tokens will be signing records at Downstairs Records in Manhattan at 12 today. Oh, at noon today.
Yes.
At 35 West.
Needs a mega memory.
35 West something Street. I don't know.
West 43rd.
43rd Street. All right, and the tokens will be on CBS this morning, Thursday, August 3rd. See, they're very hot right now because of this song.
Everybody wants them.
We'll be signing records at JR Records.
JR.
JR Records when?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
12 to 2.
Wednesday. That's
Yes, we're thinking of changing our name to the Shameless Hucksters.
Well, why not? Get out there while the
while
song.
it's hot. Exactly.
Well, the iron is hot.
After the show, they'll be kicking each other in our jock lounge. For not,
Who was it who did the
That's right.
wrong
Okay.
thing?
All right, here we go.
We all did fun.
Okay.
Everyone is excited about the OJ song. Do you guys need any echo on you like
Yeah,
this?
please, plenty of echo. Yeah, this would be
Okay,
good.
Okay, good.
Are we really doing this? Here
Yes,
we go.
we're gonna try it.
1, 2, 3.
He's so guilty, we can't free OJ. He's so guilty, we can't free OJ. Let's string 'em up, 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 hey up, let's string 'em 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 up. In a jail cell, a tiny jail cell, OJ can't sleep tonight. No white women, he'll use his left hand, and then he'll use his right. On the sidewalk, the bloody sidewalk, the OJ sliced his wife. He was crouching and he'll be slouching with his 12-inch knife. We can't free OJ. We can't free OJ. We know he knifed them, he really sliced them, and we must make him pay. He beat and stalked her as others corked her, though most blacks say no way. Ronald Goldman and Nicole Simpson sleep in the ground tonight. We should beat you, then let dogs eat you, for what you did's not right. We can't free OJ. We can't free OJ. Play it for me. Like a turkey, OJ that jerky carved off his young white wife. Annihilate him, 'cause we all hate him. With glee we'll end his life. He just keeps lying, but no one's buying. His blood was everywhere. Don't let him off, chop his limbs off, set fire to his hair. We can't free OJ. We can't free OJ. Whoa, whoa, we can't free OJ. We can't free OJ. Let's string him up.
Wow.
The views expressed in this parody are not necessarily those of the members of the Tokens.
Right, absolutely not.
Some of the members of the Tokens.
Some of the members of the Tokens. Wow, let's string them up. Wow, the Tokens outdid yourself. I'm telling you, Disney will release that now. I'm telling you.
Right away.
Immediately.
Make a few dollars maybe, finally.
Well, I think that's the ultimate OJ parody.
Well, it's certainly the most vicious.
It really is.
Can't believe you made us do that.
I bet you the audience is wild for it. Let's get some reviews on the phone.
Uh-oh.
The Tokens with their new aggressive attitude. I like it.
Look at it. Yeah, get down.
Did you enjoy the new OJ parody?
I like Dock of the Bay better, Howard. You didn't play any of it.
Dock of the... Oh, get out of here. How dare you. That's the guy who wrote Dock of the Bay. The worst thing I ever heard. Unbelievable.
How could he say that one was better?
Did you like the new OJ parody?
Loved it. It's fantastic.
The tokens are back.
Hear it back.
Again and once more.
Fantastic, Howard.
Well, very good. Thank you.
Sure. Bye-bye.
How did you like the Tokens parody?
Yeah, it was great.
Yes, this is the big comeback for the Tokens. Now they're doing OJ parody. This is going to put them on the top. Very good. Thank you. Obviously, the reviews are in, and the Tokens have scored once again.
All right.
But thank you, guys. That was really nice.
Thank you.
The Tokens, of course, back with a brand new album. Oldies are now, and it's available at record stores everywhere. The Tokens will be performing at the AKA Club at 77th West Houston Street at 7:30 Wednesday, August 3rd. And the Tokens will be signing records at Downstairs Records in Manhattan at 12 today. And also they'll be signing records at what is that? Ed Debevic's in Beverly Hills? Debevic's in Beverly Hills on August 6th.
Yeah, big record party there.
Oh, yeah, from 7 to 10 p.m.
Huge record party. It's sponsored by radio stations and record stores and everything.
And the Tokens will be signing records at J&R Music World. That's, what is that? In front of City Hall, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And
They
that's
have a J&R Music World in front of City Hall?
I guess signing at J&R Music World from City Hall.
It's right next to City Hall. It's a huge location.
Yeah, I don't know.
Down near the Brooklyn Bridge.
The plugs are written out in code. I can't make it out for the life of me.
Yeah, I have a master's degree in English. That's the best I could do.
And you wrote that out, huh? I'm going to smack you around. And isn't it ironic the Tokens now can't afford a token? I had to give them subway money to get here.
Right. Yeah, you got that right.
I can't believe it.
Got that right.
Let's hope things go well where you'll start to realize some of the money from your great hit song.
Thank you.
Oh, what a thought.
We bought some stuff for everybody.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. If I get my brother to bring it in from the lab.
Better you keep it because you might need it more than me.
You don't have to give us anything.
Not for your girls.
Family.
We got
Allison
some.
and the girls.
Oh, really?
They might enjoy it.
What did you bring?
We brought we brought CDs, and we brought T-shirts.
Well, of course. That's what we need. I don't get enough of those.
And neither do we.
Everybody has a T-shirt.
Gotta do the merchandise.
You have to. Don't you know what happened is we would do shows, and people would say after the shows, you have CDs and T-shirts, and we say no, and they're very disappointed. So
Right.
We kind of did
doing
it.
Pass him out.
CDs
Pass
for
him out
you.
the guys.
So there's the new CD.
Hey, Howard.
How many shirts you
CDs
need?
for everybody.
Howard, would you like to meet the president of their record company?
Oh yeah.
Really? Is that right?
This is Rusty. Yes. This is
Rusty, what record
What record company is this?
BT Puppy.
Sorry?
BT Puppy Records and Lost Tribe Records.
BT Puppy. Wow, you guys got on BT Puppy, huh?
Right.
Unbelievable. I don't know how you got on there, but good for you.
We own it. That's
our label.
Oh, I see.
We resurrected
Well,
the old label.
what else is on BT Puppy or
This
whatever?
is the first release
Oh, I
on the
see.
newly
I
resurrected
see.
BT Puppy.
Okay.
But we are hoping to release a Lost Tokens album called Intercourse. Yes, which he did in the 60s.
No,
And they didn't want to put it out because of the shock value of its name.
and there, of
We
course.
called an album Intercourse, and they wouldn't release it.
Yeah, well,
Well,
you'd be right. You'd be very timely today.
Well, thank you. Now, which one of you guys is married to the president of this record company?
None.
Really? Well, certainly. You're not married? Yes, I'm married. Oh, you are? I figured as much. Your hot body can't go to waste, can it, my dear? No. You're on fire. You're a redhead that's on fire, aren't you?
You got it.
You are certainly on fire, I can tell that.
Is she on fire?
Oh, believe me. I wouldn't even want to touch her because the heat would
She's
burn
too hot.
would burn my fingers.
Too hot.
That's right. All right. Very nice.
Thank you.
You know, this was an exciting day, wasn't it, Rob?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to take a break, and when we come back, there's more excitement on the way as we continue this party. Thank you.